Hello, my name is Karen Newby. I'm a nutritionist specializing in menopause based in the UK. In my early 40s, I remember having huge discussions with friends about who was more tired, and we used to put that down to having younger children. And then anxiety was another symptom that I suffered with. And I suppose I was able to start listening to my body. These are things that are related to my hormones, and I need to have a look into what I'm doing in my lifestyle, what changes I can make, what foods I can increase. And the anxiety does come back, but not so much. And I certainly feel a lot more energized than I did in my early 40s. There was a big documentary by Davina McCall a couple of years ago, which has created this kind of Davina effect where, menopause is spoken about more. But there are huge, still really big sort of roadblocks that we face. One of the biggest ones is the fact that, menopause is still not a compulsory subject in all med schools in the UK, even though it is something that affects all women, which is 51% of the population. And there's also a real disparity between healthcare across this country and how easily women can access information about the menopause from their general practitioner. Still a long way to go, and certainly in the workplace as well. How many women are finding it difficult to speak to people in the workplace. For most of us, we will spend 40% of our life post-menopause. It's a really, really big issue. So support-wise in the UK, I think one of the biggest changes that can be made is within the workplace. I think for more women to be able to talk about menopause in the workplace, to be able to get help, to get more flexible working if they need it, if they've had a terrible night's sleep. And these things are changing, and a lot of corporations are starting to implement menopause policies. I'd like there to be more support for women, for example, who can't take HRT, those that have breast cancer survivors, for example, who feel very disenfranchised with the conversation around menopause at the moment in the UK, which is very much HRT focused as the solution for managing symptoms.